Hello, hi guys. So I'm about to take Darcy out for a walk because I've been sitting at my desk for a while and I desperately need a long walk, and so does Darcy. He's getting a bit restless now, and however our favourite treats that we usually buy for him, his training treats, are sold out at the moment, cannot be bought anywhere. So I'm just using these treat sticks from Aldi and I'm going to cut them up into a little bit. However, they are they're really hard to cut. Now, they're easier to break, to tear in half, but, oh, hang on. Can I actually rip bits off? I've been literally spending weeks cutting these into, hang on. Oh, yes, but see, they get a bit too big. I can use them smaller than this. I'm gonna cut some up and then we're gonna go take Darcy on a little walk. Maybe go to the bookstore. I thought I might just take you along with me on that break. Because oh my days. These are so, let me show you, hang on. Like, not a chance. If I try cutting, not a chance. The only thing I can do is push. That's all I can do. They are so annoying to cut. And I need, the thing is, because Darcy's in puberty right now and he needs lots of training, so we need lots of training treats for him. Oh God. I honestly, ow. Oh God, okay. You might think it's the wrong knife, but trust me, I've tried all the knives we have. Okay, I'll try this one. I doubt it's going to be any better though, to be honest. Nope. Okay, if anybody out there, if any of you have dogs and any of you have tried this, or maybe you're a chef, maybe you work in a restaurant somewhere, or you're an expert on knives, what kind of knife can I use on something that you can actually break into? So it's not solid. I'm not trying to cut a rock here. However, I need much smaller pieces, so I can't just, like, as small as possible. This will do. This is what I can break off with one hand. So, with my bare hands. So, yeah. If anybody has any tip on what type of knife I should use, please let me hear your suggestions. I've tried bread knives, I've tried small ones, large ones, I've sharpened knives, I've tried everything. Yes, Darcy, in a minute. He's looking at me thinking, like, what the heck, what are you doing? Look at this. Like, what the heck? What the heck, missus? While we're at it, you guys watching, you person watching, is there any content you would like to see from me? Do you have any challenge ideas, any recipes you want to? So this is what I've ended up with. So I don't think I'll even need all of that. I'm going to put a handful of that in my pocket, and the other handful I'm going to put in a little bag and take it on the walk with me. So let's go. Okay, also I'm taking Darcy on a longer walk now because I'm going to have to go out in the afternoon for 2 or 3 hours. And he can stay on his own for 2 or 3 hours, that's fine, but he needs a longer walk beforehand, so that's why we're doing that now. So if any of you need a book recommendation, this one here, The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, I can definitely recommend. And I always end up in the classic section with the Austens and the Brontes. And in the crime section with the Agatha Christies. But they didn't have one that I hadn't read yet today. Apart from these, the short stories. Oh, and has anybody read this one? That seemed very interesting. Look at that. Darcy, keep walking. Darcy. I cut the walk short a bit. Darcy was going really, really slowly by the end, and it's just really, really hot outside. It's much hotter than I thought it was. It was quite cold this morning, well, cool this morning. And when I left the house this morning in a t-shirt, I thought, oh, okay, jacket might have been good. I was fine. However, I have an appointment in about 45 minutes. And you know when you have to be sort of dressed for an appointment, like you don't have to be sort of made up, you don't need makeup, you don't need your hair done or anything like that. You just sort of want to feel dressed. As in, I don't want to run around there in summer trousers and a t-shirt. Summer trousers plus a t-shirt plus a jacket over, however, is fine. You know, when the jacket makes all the difference, that's the type of appointment I have. So when I just left the house for the walk with Darcy, I remembered how cold it was this morning and I put the jacket over. Turns out I'm sweating my head off and I'm way too hot, but there was nothing else I can wear for that appointment. I can't think of anything else in my wardrobe that will make me look sort of dressed, but also, oh God. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to live with it. Yeah, Darcy was going really slowly and it was only about a 45-minute walk. I was wanna walk much longer with him. But he is a black dog and it is noon heat, so I didn't want to overdo it. Poor baby. Because I'm sure his black fur makes it hotter for him than it would if he were white. So I'm going to try and cool down a bit before I have to leave. I didn't find anything at the bookstore today. Somehow I wasn't inspired. I think maybe it was too hot for me as well. And I always find things at bookstores. I probably would have had it been cold enough in there. Maybe the air conditioner wasn't working or something, or they didn't have one. I was too hot. My brain melt.